Alright, well, I was just fixing to call it a night after doing some editing on the next review, and I happened to see Tamashii drop this bombshell on us. Apparently, the NYCC 2025 Event Edition figure or Exclusive Edition figure is going to be Super Saiyan Gogeta from Fusion Reborn. Yo boy called this one. He got another one right. And I don't know if I should be happy or disappointed at the fact that I was right. Either way, I'm excited about this. This is something, again, I've been asking for, and I'm sure a lot of people have been asking for, except just not as an event edition figure. It's just, Tamashii gonna do Tamashii things. Now, we'll read the blurb, and we'll examine the singular photo that we have, because there is no other promotional photos that they have. They just have the one. And then we'll kind of dissect from there. We'll just go from there. Okay. Enough yapping. From Tamashii. Tamashii Nations is coming to New York Comic Con 2025. In addition to selling exclusive NYCC items, the Tamashii Nations booth will feature a bigger lineup of products for sale and even more new displays than last year. Stop by, and you might even be able to see items that haven't been displayed anywhere else before. So come on down to the Tamashii Nations booth this year. We're looking forward to seeing all of you. Straight from Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn comes SH Figuarts' Super Saiyan Gogeta, which will be available at New York Comic Con 2025 as a commemorative product. Get your own brand new Gogeta sculpt at NYCC 2025. Now, let's break this last part down. I'm driving myself crazy here, and I don't think I'm crazy. If I, answer myself, then yes. This is partially a new sculpt, and hear me out. So the head sculpt looks to be new, and the pants look to be different. I'm not sure about the rest of Gogeta, but I know for sure. Maybe the sleeves on the uniform are probably a little bit different, but for sure the pants are different. If you look at the folds in Gogeta's pants legs here, especially right in here, this little dip, you see this part laps or overlaps down here before it connects to the actual part of the sleeve. It's different. This is different. Tamashii has done it again. They have made a unique sculpt exclusive to an event edition figure. And yeah, that's pretty scummy. It's pretty scummy. It's not that noticeable though. Like, okay, let's pose the question here. If this was a entirely new sculpt, I'm talking 3.0 technology in the ankles, in the hips, in the knees, in the arms. Like, if this thing was a brand new, if this looked like this, would y'all be okay with it, or would y'all be livid that it's an entirely new sculpt specific to an event edition figure? Now, Ultra Instinct Saiyan Goku has the coveted blue undershirt and is battle damaged, And then Super Saiyan 2 Goku had the coveted Super Saiyan head sculpt for, Super Saiyan 2 that everybody wanted, and now everybody kind of hates, just simply because it's kind of a bad sculpt anyways, because the faceplates can stay on, and now you can just get it willy-nilly because of Tamashii's disastrous Lightning Week. They're out there. They're out there a little more accessibly, anyways, than Ultra Instinct Saiyan Goku. But that's besides the point. That was a big issue. Gogeta here is kind of checking all those boxes, right? It's sort of checking all those boxes. And yeah, he's gonna go for $80, and I think that is a fair price, all things considered. It's a new sculpt. That's my evidence. He's going to go for $80, and I think it's a fair price for one of the most coveted forms of Gogeta. That's something we've been wanting for a while. Do I agree that it's an event, edition figure? No. It's going to go for pre-order. It's going to go up for pre-order, on P Bandai, and I know that's going to rub people, the wrong way, especially if you live outside of Japan or the US. Even if it goes live in Japan, I don't know if the event edition figures here go live for them. But again, it's in the name when they say event exclusive. It's the exclusive edition part of the figure's name that allows them to sell it elsewhere in other, exclusive pop-ups. So just keep that in mind. I'm looking at it right. Yes, because I'm looking at the triple pack of Goku, Gohan, and Nimbus right now, and it says exclusive edition. So it will eventually make its way elsewhere, and hopefully, like the newly announced Goku and Gohan and Nimbus pack coming as a release, a general release, not, when I say general, we're talking, retailers like BBTS. You can get a hold of it fairly easily. So that's nice. Now, the comments. If they were showing here, there would be a multitude of people saying that Tamashii is just copying, the homework of Demon Aquafit, and obviously this is Tonson. They're just copying the homework of Tonson and Demon Aquafit, which, to a degree, yes, they are. Tamashii is not shy about copying other people's work, as you can see here. And when I, talked about speculating the 2025 event edition figures, the Demon Aquafit version, the Limit Breaker of Kaioken Blue Goku, came out in February of 2021. Later in September, Tamashii announced theirs, and it is leagues better than what this matte finish. You can't really see it, but it's a really dull matte finish look for the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, whereas Tamashii's is obviously my favorite all-time figure, aesthetically speaking. Like, it is a beautiful figure. I'll die on the hill, I'll fight you. Don't even at me. Now, does this mean that, again, and I've talked about it in the past, Tamashii is the king of the craft, and they typically do a good job one-upping the third-party companies. And they may do a good job. It just depends. The reason why I say why they may do a good job is, one, Tamashii has customer service. If something happens to the figure within the time frame of purchasing the figure, obviously, and you have to provide your receipt, they will replace parts if need be. I had a Blue Eyes White Dragon I broke the wings on, and they replaced them. I just had to show them the receipt where I bought it, and they were like, okay, here's a new wing. And I was like, okay, sweet. No questions asked. They didn't ask how I broke it. I just said, hey, I broke it. Can you fix it? And they're like, yeah, here you go. So, whereas with third-party stuff, you're kind of at the mercy of the third party and the reseller. If the reseller does not have stock to, fill or refill your order because, something broke, they don't have a way to replace it, then you're SOL. And speaking of, I have a viewer that bought the Bardock set for this figure, or for this, from Omnime for this figure, and they were missing I think it was the piece. I think they said it was the piece that plugs into the back of the head sculpt that is supposed to actually. Yeah, I think it was missing. It was missing the bandana part in the back, and they asked for a replacement, and they never heard back. And they've emailed them multiple times. So I may be getting that wrong, but you can literally go to the head sculpt review video that I did, and you'll find his comment. And yeah, go from there. You can understand the frustration with third-party stuff. So this is definitely something that people that are loyal to Tamashii or want a warranty of some kind with their figure can have, for the people that want to take it out of the box. So overall, I think that this is going to be a good figure. I will definitely cop it, and I will, we'll have to do a review of it. And this also means that there is a good chance that Janemba is right around the corner, because you can't have one without the other. So keep that in mind. Anyways, I'm done rambling. I'm going to go to bed. I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.